Hello. In this section, we will solve some numericals from practice problem 2. We will solve numerical number 2 and 5 from the classwork and we will solve numerical number 2 from the homework section. So for question, you can refer our class notes. So the question number 2 of the classwork from practice problem 2 reads that a ray of light is incident at an angle 48 degree on a prism of refracting angle 60 degree suffers minimum deviation. Calculate the angle of minimum deviation. You can pause the video and you can read the question and get some data. So this question states that the angle of incidence on a certain prism is 48 degree whose prism angle is 60 degree, and whenever the ray strikes the surface at angle 48 degree, right, it suffers a minimum deviations. That means this angle of incidence, okay, will cause minimum deviation and we have to calculate the angle of minimum deviation. We already know the formula for minimum deviation. I have already explained you in the section of refraction of light through prism, where angle of minimum deviation can be directly written as 2I minus A. So substituting the value 2 into 48 degree minus A, which is 60 degree, this gives you 96 degree minus 60 degree. So that gives you 30 degree, which is the required answer. So angle of minimum deviation in this case will be 36 degree. Now let's read the question number 5 from the notes, which says that a bird is flying at a height of 6 meter above. So we have a river surface. This is the surface of river where there is a bird which is flying 6 meter above the water surface, and then a fish is there which is 8 meter below the surface. So we have a fish which is at 8 meter below the surface. Fish is at 8 meter below surface, and the refractive index of water, mu for water, has been given 4/3, and we are supposed to find out the distance of fish with respect to bird. That means bird is looking at fish, so definitely bird is in the rarer medium. So when observer is in denser medium, we have the relationship between real depth and the apparent depth. And the next part is distance of bird with respect to fish. That means bird which is situated in the denser medium is looking at the fish, so that distance we have to find out. Remember, both the distance will be different because in both the cases the observers are situated in the different medium. For bird, we can say observer is in rarer medium and object is in denser medium, and for fish the observer is in denser medium and object is in rarer medium. So I'll start with for bird. So for bird, let's calculate the apparent depth. For bird, I will say that observer is in rarer medium. So what is the formula for mu? It is real depth upon apparent depth. So the apparent depth ka value would be real depth by mu. So what is the value of real depth over here for fish? 8. What is mu? 4/3. This give you 8 3 is a 24 upon 4. Right? 8 3 24 upon 4. This give you 6 meter. That means the real depth of the fish from the surface is 8 meter. But for bird, the fish seems to be raised and it would be appeared at 6 meter below. So the real depth of the bird from the surface, real depth of the fish from the surface with respect to bird is 6 meter. So you can say distance of fish with respect to bird, it can be written as distance of from surface plus what is this? Apparent depth of bird from surface. So what is the distance of bird from the surface? It is 6 meter. What is the apparent depth of fish from the surface? It is 6 meter. So it will be 12 meter. If I solve the next section for fish, which is situated in the tensor medium, object is situated in the real medium. So we have the formula where mu का formula was different. It was apparent depth upon real depth. So apparent depth का value will be mu times the real depth. What is mu over here? 4 by 3. And what is real depth of bird? 6. So 4 is 24 upon 3. That seems to be 8 meter. I have already explained that if observer is situated in the tensor medium, the apparent depth seems to be more than the real depth, and if observer is situated in the real medium, the apparent depth would be less than the real depth. So for fish directly I would write distance of bird from fish. It can be written as distance of bird from the fish will be, this is 8 meter, which will be 8 meter for fish, but bird will appear at 8 meter. So 8 plus 8 will give you 16 meter. So this is the required answer. Now let's move on to question number 2 from the homework section. You have to pause the video and read the question first so that you will get the idea about it. I will also read the question. So this question states that a light ray of yellow color is incident on an equilateral glass prism. So this, since it is an equilateral glass prism, so the prism angle you have to take it as 60 degree, and a light ray of yellow color is incident on an equilateral glass prism at an angle equal to 48 degree, which suffers the minimum deviation by an angle 36 degree. So here angle of incidence ka value has been given 48 degree and minimum deviation has been given 36 degree. So what do we know about that? When at angle of minimum deviation I ka value is equal to E. Remember, I have explained you that at minimum deviation the refracted ray is parallel to the base, and in that case what happens, this I and E are also equal. So what is ours over here? What will be the angle of emergence? The first case, at del equal to del mean, we know that E ka value is I, so E ka value will also be 48 degree. And second part has been asked, if the angle of incidence is changed to 30 degree or 60 degree, state in each case whether the angle of deviation will be equal, less or more than 36. So this question can be simply explained on a graph, where I will draw a graph like this, and this is the value of I, which is 48 degree, at which del ka value is 36 degree. That means del has got minimum value at 48 degree. So whether the angle of incidence is 60 or angle of incidence is 30, in that case angle of deviation ka value definitely has to be more than 36 degree. Remember, it has to be more than 36 degree because 36 degree is the angle of minimum deviation which occurs at only 48 degree. And in this graph we studied that as the angle of incidence initially increases, the value of del decreases and becomes minimum, and if angle of incidence is increased further, the angle of deviation increases. So till 48 the angle of deviation decreases, and if angle of incidence increase beyond 48, the angle of deviation again increases. So till 48 deviation decreases and becomes minimum, beyond 48 deviation increases. So we can say that at 30 or 60 degree the deviation ka value will be more than minimum value, which is more than 36 degree. Thank you.